Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 85. I'm your host, Boog Nice. We didn't start the pre-chat this week, but P will be joining us shortly. Got my regular cast members with me. Colonel Crackers, Rick Dom. What's up, fellas? Happy Thanksgiving.
What's good? Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays, if you're more inclusive like that.
What
You guys all pretty good? See family, everything?
Yeah, what'd you do, Fabio?
I saw my dad in Vegas, like I was telling you. Haven't seen him in about 7 years, so that was fun. And then Thanksgiving Day, spent it with my girlfriend's family. And then last night, spent it with my mom. So,
what's your girl is what? What's her background again?
I mean, she's from here, from California, but her background of her family is like Croatian.
Okay. So what they cook?
Just like, basically just white people food. Honestly, we were kind of complaining that it wasn't even that seasoned.
Damn.
The buffet we went to last night was like way better mashed potatoes.
Okay.
What?
That was like a Rick joke right there. Rick was supposed to come with some racist, non-seasoned white people.
I mean, she said it. I'm repeating it, and I feel comfortable because I'm arguably white.
Okay.
I was about to say I would have said it, but his girlfriend is so nice. I was like, man, let me cool off a minute. That lady's too nice to be out here dissing her family like that on live.
No, they're wonderful people, but it was your classic Thanksgiving meal. Kind of buffet style, with turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and green beans. The classics.
No doubt. All right, so that's not bad.
I had the exact opposite experience, oddly enough.
What'd you have going on?
Man, I was blown away, and a lot of people don't know this on the chat, but I'm on some a little too healthy shit, and I don't really eat any type of red meat at all. So when I was going to this Thanksgiving thing, I'm like, damn man, all I'm gonna have is this fucking turkey, and it's about to be dry as shit because turkey is typically very dry. Man, I get there and it's the fucking moistest turkey I ever had in my life.
Where'd you go?
My aunt didn't make it this time. We always go to my aunt's house for it. She didn't make it this time. She picked it up somewhere, and
Really?
they smoke their turkey.
Mm.
So that shit was like, I for a minute when I took a bite, I was mad. I was like, damn, I'm a fucking idiot. I grabbed the ham on accident. Fuck, like I'm about to be in some trouble with this fucking red meat. And then I took a second look. I was like, man, there's no way this is the ham. And I had to ask her, and she said she picked it up at this like meat market, and it was fire, man.
That's interesting. All right.
I see a lot of people doing fried turkey now. I've never had.
Oh yeah, because that's a good way to keep it moist when you fry. Sorry,
That's a good way to burn down your fucking house. That's a good way to just fucking burn down your house and kill everybody. But
ultimate grease fire, holy shit!
Fried turkey's been popping for some years now, actually.
John Madden.
Shout out to my uncle. He did one a couple of years back that was like slamming.
All right.
I've had it a couple of times, but yeah, you got to have the space and the know-how, some shit like that, man. But yeah, I went to my mom's and my mom cooked regular shit basically. The week before, my parents or my mother and sister had went out to my nephew's school and brought him Thanksgiving dinner there, and then. Because they didn't think he was going to be home for Thanksgiving because he had a game the next morning or the next day or something. He had to be back on campus or some shit. I don't know. But he actually ended up showing up at my mom's house for Thanksgiving anyway, and then just left like late that night to go back to school or whatever. So, but it was cool. It was just my immediate family. No real like extra guests or anything like that. And we had food and drinks, and it was real chill. It was real laid back, and it was good vibes. So. That was good, but that was it. What'd you guys get this past week as far as figures?
Yeah, my comic shop had a pretty decent Black Friday sale, so I ended up stopping by. They had they did like kind of a timed sale. Like doorbusters were like a certain thing. I guess a lot of their like back issues and like old school comics were on sale because they had like a glass display case full of like Fantastic Four. First edition kind of stuff, like way early comics, and all of them got cleared out. There was like one comic left by the time I got there. I ended up popping in around 1, and they had like trade paperbacks on sale or something, so I bought a couple things. And they had a table that was 75% off everything on it, and they had the Wolverine with the motorcycle from Marvel Legends, Logan. So I got that for like $12.
Wow.
Yeah, not a bad. And I'm glad I held out on it because it had been there at the store for a while, along with a
You
bunch
know
of
what?
Black Widows.
Somebody else had told me that Walmart or some other store had that box set on sale recently on a crazy sale, and I think it was
Which
probably
box
around
set?
well, I say box set, but you know, it's in a box. It's not really a
Yeah.
box set. But the Wolverine with the chopper with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I never saw that damn thing at any store.
But,
No, me neither. I only saw it at this comic shop, and I just, never got her. I was never in a hurry to buy it, and I need to be.
it had definitely got clearanced out recently at one of these stores. I don't know if it was Target or Walmart or what, but it was like maybe I guess around that same price. So
and to talk about the set specifically, it's it's pretty cool. The motorcycle is the same one that you get with the Ghost Rider. That has the saddlebags you can attach on there. It could definitely use with a paint job, but it's a solid sculpt. The Wolverine, I'm a little like iffy on because we've had a couple of like the regular costume Wolverines, like the yellow one, the brown one, and then the old man Wolverine, the old man Logan. And I was doing some swapping around, and I realized that just the body in general, or maybe like the head also for the new Logan on the motorcycle is like 10 to 15% bigger than the other two or the other three releases, because you swap some things around and like the unmasked heads that come on the chopper set just look huge on the costumed Wolverines, and then the unmasked head that you get in the retro Wolverine looks tiny on the Logan body.
yeah,
So it's really only meant to interchange with itself, and like maybe the patch head you could get away with on like the old man Logan body, or the Days of Future Past with like the Sentinel, but I don't have that one. But yeah, I don't know. It's so weirdly like oversized for some reason.
yeah, it is kind of big, but I chalk some of that up to the hair, I guess, but it is larger. But Rick, what you get this past week? Anything special?
Let me try to think. What did I get this past week? Damn, I may not have gotten a damn thing. I didn't go out at all during Black Friday. I went out Saturday, and of course, there wasn't not a damn thing left. I did see remnants of a bunch of stuff. Like everybody was posting. For some reason, Best Buy's just got a shitload of Deadpool waves. And like I found the wave like 3 times over at my Best Buy, but with obviously no Bishop and no Omega Red or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't go out on Black Friday either. Purposely, I always try to avoid it.
I always go out because my friend is usually always down to drive around. He's like a person that loves to drive and doesn't care. But he moved down to LA, so I lost the person that was always down to drive anywhere. So I was like, man, I'm not about to go out by myself. Eat by myself for lunch like Steven Glansberg.
Man, I tell you what, being in Vegas Thanksgiving week, you'd be surprised how many people were flying in like the day of. It was crazy. You would have thought that would be the one week that'd be kind of dead. No, tons of people coming into town.
Well, I mean, people still visiting people in Vegas. People do live there, man.
In the casinos, though, Jesus.
But yeah, I didn't really get anything this past week though. I got one thing. Shout out to my man Eddie. He hooked me up with the PS4 Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I think that was the only thing I got. Maybe it was one other thing I got. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was it. But yeah, what's been going on this past week? Anything exciting we want to talk about? Oh, I guess we was just talking about the Mezco Cyber Monday shit tomorrow, right?
Yeah. So email went out last week saying that they were going to have a Black Friday special, and everyone was like speculating it was going to be a new Batman, whatever. Turned out to be a Living Dead doll. Then in that same email confirming the Living Dead doll, they had a Cyber Monday announcement exclusive, and that was an all black Batman, except it was the Sovereign Knight Onyx edition, which is basically like the stage 2 version of Batman, but kind of all black with the gold emblem. I guess I can still screen share, right? Even though we don't have Pancho here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let me go pull it up. And unlike a lot of like the Mezco exclusive drops, this one actually has a timer. They had that going for a while, and then they kind of did away with it. But hang on, it's not up on their website yet, so I got to get the email. Yeah, just interesting. Makes sense that they would do a Batman because Mez loves Batman. It looks good though. It looks like a combination of the two that we've already seen before.
Oh, it's their what they always do. They just freaking they just string you along as long as possible until you really get that color combo that you want on the figure
Yeah.
that you want. Shit, pretty much.
And by the time all of them are revealed, you realize that you actually like the original the most, and now it's sold out and really expensive.
Shit's crazy. So they're gonna drop something tomorrow. What's the time they said? Was it
I think it'll be 10 o'clock my time, maybe 1 your time.
Okay, so about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 a.m. Pacific Time. I thought it was noon Eastern Time, but maybe I don't know. I got the email somewhere here too, actually. Let me see.
I'm looking it up right now. It's buried in my email folder. I just had to bring my computer back from catastrophic crash, so I'm
it's funny because I did pre-order the Sovereign Knight Batman because in my mind that was going to be my like go-to sort of comic-esque Batman, but now that they're going to drop this all black one, I do feel somewhat obligated or pressured to get this one.
It's very Keaton-ish.
This is the Mezco to get.
Yeah, they haven't actually showed all of the image. It was just a teaser image, but we're all pretty well aware of how Mezco does shit by now to know how it's gonna turn out, I guess.
Man, do I not have this email? What's going on?
Looking extra glossy.
Cyber Monday. Exclusive item coming. Here we go.
It should be up on their site too, though, right?
No, it's not on the site. You got to go through this link to go to the direct product page. It is live in 17 hours, 32 minutes, and 45 seconds.
Wow. Exact numbers.
That's right.
We don't fuck around here.
Come back to this timestamp. It'll always be accurate.
Is this the first time that they did a countdown like this? No, right?
No, they used to do it for some other exclusives, but I guess they stopped in favor of those weird Twitch live streams they did for a while.
Ooh.
Yeah, people weren't feeling those, huh?
Yeah. There were some
whack,
weird hints in them, however. There was like one that before they showed, I think, the Ronin Wolverine. There was a lot of hinting and imagery of Breaking Bad, so people might have speculated that they were going to do a Breaking Bad 112 line, which would be fucking awesome.
That would be cool. I'd be down
We
for
haven't seen that yet, so if we do, it'd probably be at Toy Fair.
Somebody grab these people and tell them to do 112 scale Game of Thrones, please.
Oh my.
That'd be nuts.
Jesus.
Man, that looks so impressive. They've done right, my God. Jon Snow with that big nuts. Like Night's Watch shit, cloak, fur.
Yeah, that would be crazy. You know what? It'd probably be drawing a lot of non-traditional collectors or people that weren't collecting originally just because Game of Thrones is so fucking hot, you know?
Yeah, it'd be smart to do it. The last season is coming up soon, so it's April.
I can't see Mezco doing it. It would be dope, but I can't see them doing it.
Yeah, I don't see them doing it either. It's too smart. It's too smart.
It's too smart.
And it's not just Mezco. It's like every company, like Hasbro, all these companies. When something is so smart and makes so much sense, they won't do it.
Too bad. So
Batman though.
So Fabio, you definitely copping the Batman. Rick, you fucking with it?
I'm really tempted. I really got to see the whole thing. It looks very Keaton, which is like easy to grab you. Like Keaton.
What Keaton heads do we have out there? One from NECA, right?
NECA never had an unmasked one, but you could peel apart the Keaton Batman and do a sculpt with it like I did for that Aaron Williams did for me. It's pretty good, but there's another customizer out there. His name came up in a Reddit thread that I could pull up that has some pretty solid stuff. You might have actually seen his stuff. He did a picture where it was like a 112 Michael Keaton, with a sweater and jeans, but the Michael Keaton head with like the fireplace. I'm pretty sure it was an A.C.B.A. I can't remember though.
Hey, that just reminded me. Did we talk about DesignerCon at all?
We did not actually.
That was when? Was that last week?
Yeah, that was last week in Pasadena.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about that. But yeah, still talking about
we brought it up for a second last week, but we all were just like, no, we're not going, and then that was it.
I see a lot of people picked up a lot of blank casts to I guess to paint on their own and resell. I saw Adrian Beltran that picked up a bunch of the blank cast of Wolverine and Strange and whatever other shit he had going on.
Heads,
yeah. I saw a lot of cool shit aside from Mayshelf. I feel like Mayshelf, like I don't know. He had a good rollout, I guess, because like his shit was being promoted and seen a lot. Like he was like the premier person of DesignerCon or some shit. When I know that it was mad other shit to see, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he had a lot of the only stuff that was, you know, for action figure collectors rather than like designer toy collectors, like vinyl toy collectors.
Gotcha.
That's a lot of what DesignerCon is. It's very like kitschy, sort of vinyl, you know, artsy toys. Which nothing wrong with that, but I like stuff that I can pose, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's not stuff for like us kind of collectors.
All right, so tomorrow Mezco drop.
And because of that, May Shelf kind of stands out. Yeah.
That big brolic Prince, that was funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
There was one guy that was doing a bunch of Legends customs though that I saw somebody on Instagram get. So you know there were some like action figure customizers certainly, but yeah.
You know, I've never been one to really throw down a lot of money on custom figures. I'll do like a head sculpt here and there, but full-on custom figures, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn more towards customizers to get a bunch of custom heads because I'm really tired of just buying random Mattel or Hasbro figures just to get alternate head sculpts.
But yeah, moving on from Mezco. Tomorrow, Mezco's going to be dropping the Ascending Knight Batman,
right?
And all black or mostly black on black with the gold emblem or yellow emblem. Yeah. So hopefully the site won't crash, and hopefully you'll be able to snag one if it is your desire to get one. I think it's going to be, I think Fabio's saying 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Well, let's count it. You said 17 hours, right?
32 minutes. So let's call it 17 hours. Yeah, from 5 o'clock, which is how was it for you over there? 8, almost 8.
You said what?
Rick, somebody do the math. Somebody in the audience, please.
Somebody in the audience, please.
We're not mathematicians.
Any mathematicians out there, please look our way.
Well, 7 to 7. Well, it's 7 p.m. here now. 7 to 7. That's 12 hours. And you said how many hours? 17?
Yeah.
So 5 more hours from 7 a.m. Yeah, that's about noon. So yeah. So no, I'm sorry. It'll be 1 p.m. like you said. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's 7:30 right now.
That's right. Okay, perfect. I knew it.
So, yeah, 1
10
p.m.
here, East Coast for us, West Coast. I mean, right?
Yep.
Don't sleep. If you're gonna get, personally, I think if you're gonna get one Batman, probably should be this one. One of the Sovereign Knight.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Boog, I have all the other versions of the Ascending Knight, and the black one, Batman Day exclusive, that I ended up missing out on and paying aftermarket price for, ended up being my favorite anyway. So, based on exclusivity and colorway alone, I think this is probably going to be the Batman to get.
I'm with it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get one. We'll see what happens. But so moving on, DesignerCon, we saw May Shelf put out a bunch of stuff. What did he have that was new?
I'll pull up his Instagram right now.
And if you don't know, May Shelf or Sculptor Shelf is a guy who actually sculpts for Marvel Legends currently. I would assume that he's done other stuff and done things for other companies, but he is becoming more and more well known through his work with Hasbro Marvel Legends. So, and he's been doing his own thing on the side with head sculpts that are compatible with your Legends that are not official releases from Hasbro. And we've all been wondering since he came out and started doing this, how he can do this without Hasbro grabbing him by the balls and telling him to stop doing
this
that.
Kind of exposure isn't helping him.
But hey, he's doing it and he's making bread. So more power to him. Oh, speaking of which, this past week I had this just reminded me because this past week I had went on a live stream with Epic Toy Art with the girl who helps run the account over there. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the fucking name. 1 second. I think her name is like Marie or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Marie. But I was talking about that, about how the toy collecting community and the displaying community, how it's become so, how there's been so many different opportunities for people to make money now. It's such an untapped market with all the little niche things that you could do to make money within the community. It's just so many different needs to fill. And obviously, May Shelf has been one of those guys to, you know, fill in. So you got his shit pulled up. Let me see.
Yeah, this is May Shelf. Those are not him.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
did, there's a couple of them.
yeah. The unmasked Eddie Brock head. That's right. Yeah, I actually wanted
Bullet, bro. And then he did this He-Man head / Faker.
Mm-hmm.
Also looks great if you've got the Super 7 Ultimates.
Yeah, that shit looks fire.
There they are. Those look great.
Yeah. So he's got the unmasked Carnage or Cletus Cassidy, and the Eddie Brock looking official, looking really, really good actually.
This is
And he had this one for a while, right?
Yeah, that one was from last year, I believe. You could put a whatchamacallit?
Ninja Star.
Ninja Star in his mouth.
Yeah.
These are
So wait, this print shit was from May Shelf too?
Yeah.
Really? No, the Prince. The Prince
No,
shit.
the Prince was not. The Prince was
Oh,
not.
okay.
Prince was dope though. He has pictures of it on his account.
Got you. Yeah, this looks really good, but oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. And there's some. I'll just leave this picture up.
Yeah, that looks official. Official.
Look at the mullet on that Eddie. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's really nice, man. And you know what? You can absolutely just use that as a Eddie in street clothes or some shit too, man. Which is pretty nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
I would assume that head will probably fit on like a Mezco body too.
You know, I actually I have this Doctor Strange head, and let me see if I can pull a picture up from a couple of years ago, maybe last year. One of my favorite head sculpts that he did, and I ended up getting the version that he had exclusive at the convention there, where if you shine a black light, his eyes glow, and he has a third eye on his forehead. I got that one, and it actually does fit on Mezco, like size-wise. The scale is fine. I just need to Dremel out the hole a little bit more.
Well, you know what? Considering that everybody was complaining that the Mezco Doctor Strange head was kind of big, that shit is probably perfect.
Yeah. Again, I just got to fix the hole, but yeah, it'll be perfect.
All right.
Can't wait. And I've got both versions of Doctor Strange, so one's definitely going to have that head displayed.
All right, so that's what's up. Designer Con, you said was in Pasadena, right?
Pasadena.
What was the actual date?
The 22nd.
Today's the 25th. Oh, it was that close? Okay.
No, it was definitely the week before. I can't. Let me pull up the date. Hang on. It would have been the 22nd.
Oh, it was the 16th
15th,
through the 18th. 16th through the 18th, it says here.
Yeah.
Decon. All right, that's what's up, man.
Strange again.
All right, moving right along. We didn't really have any like set topics this week, to be honest. We just kind of lay back and chilling. I'm sipping some coquito here, feeling nice. Something else I just thought about though. The fuck was I going to mention? Oh, Mafex Spider-Man. Did we talk about?
It was in Anaheim, apparently. Sorry.
Oh, Anaheim. Okay.
The year before that, it was Pasadena.
Mafex Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Did we talk about that at all?
No, we have not. I think we saw the first image of it last week, but we haven't seen the official solicit. Okay,
so yeah, it officially went up for pre-order this past week. So a link for that will be in the description below after this goes after the recording is done on this. So it'll be in the description below if you want to do that. We did confirm when the solicit first went out that this was the adult Miles Morales, and from a comic book where he appeared with Gwenpool or the evil Gwenpool or some shit like that. Fabio, you want to bring up some?
Yeah, I got it going here.
All right, so yeah, that's why his shoulders look all broad and shit, and why he looks much bigger, and even the unmasked head looks very mature. I'm a cop it. I'm a still cop it, but I'm not really a fan of how the face looks, to be honest. The unmasked face, it's okay from what I see here, but I gotta support just because he's black. I gotta do it. But $94.99, it's a pretty steep.
Well, this is the price from Big Bad. I'm sure if you get it from Ami Ami or any of those sites, probably be a little cheaper. But
yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. if it went up like that though. I don't remember.
I like it personally. I think it's smart of them to do this version because every other company out there is doing Into the Spider-Verse, you know, / Teen Miles. So this kind of makes them stand out.
I don't hate it, but I mean, you would think that they would have timed this, and even though this shit's not going to be out to August next year,
Well, it is, but with their other previous releases, you know, they're keeping that theme going. They're kind of killing two birds with one stone.
I want to see who's going to actually give us the movie versions of the characters, because you know everybody wants Miles with the kicks and the hoodie and the jacket and shit like that. I want to know what company's going to really step up and do that. I could see Mafex still doing it actually.
Oh yeah, isn't there a company out there doing the manga Spider-Man?
I don't know. Rick, you around? You alive? That sounds like a Rick question.
It kind of was directed at him, but he's let me down. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a smart release, you know, in terms of going with their. If you want figures that go together in a collection, they're definitely hitting the right spots. Good amount of accessories too.
I'm just excited to see. Oh yeah, it did go up on the Japanese sites too, by the way. But I'm just excited to see them delving real deep into comic-based characters. Man, I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Man, if they've got adult Miles, we gotta get it like a geriatric Peter Parson to go with him.
Yeah, Peter Parson.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that. And that was it. It wasn't really too much big news this week. You know, this was our first year without Toys R Us. So no crazy Black Friday mad dash for Toys R Us.
That's what I was thinking, because I remember specifically last year after Thanksgiving dinner, we went to Toys R Us and it was a madhouse.
Where everybody's doing their shopping at Target and other places and shit, or solely online, man. That's crazy. First year without Toys R Us.
Right.
What happened with that? Didn't we hear that they were going to try to revive it, or that they were reneging on the bankruptcy or some shit?
Yeah, I mean, we saw that they were coming back apparently as Jeffrey's Toy Box, and then Jeffrey's Toy Box showed up as like an end cap inside of, what was it called? Toy City. It was like Party City's like toy store that was built inside of leftover, you know, old Toys R Us's. So it was this weird like meta thing.
That's news to me. That's the Toy City.
Yeah, it was just a weird juxtaposition. And then, I don't know if that's still going on, or if they're gonna have their own stores, or if they're reopening the old locations, or what's going on. But that's basically it. They they just came back under a new name in a reduced capacity.
Well, they pump faked us, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know in the chat if there's any news we should cover. Someone's asking if Mafex could do any other Spider-Man costumes.
I don't see why not. What'd you have in mind?
I'd love to see some company take on like the silver armor Spider-Man. Especially because now the video game has that as a costume.
Really? Is that something new that they dropped?
Yeah, one of the DLCs has it.
I've had Spider-Man on PS4 for, I don't know, some weeks now. I haven't played it one time. I've watched Peppy play for hours, and I haven't played it one time.
Oh, why not? No time or no interest?
I don't know. I just I don't know. I haven't really had the time, but I don't know. I guess the time when she was playing, I could have been playing, but yeah, I don't know. I've been playing Red Dead, but I didn't dive into Spider-Man yet. I've been having fun just kind of watching her play, to be honest. But
yeah.
Yeah,
I never really got to play it either. I played maybe like one level and swung around for like 15 minutes, and that was just at my friend's house.
And I've been so adamant on staying away from spoilers and this and that, and for what? I didn't even play the shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't even bother. I've gotten it spoiled already. I get most things spoiled these days anyway. It doesn't even matter. I don't play a lot of games.
Yeah, the internet is unforgiving.
Yeah, no. That's fine. I mean, if you spoil yourself, people can't spoil it for you, you know?
I guess we should be due for a big trailer soon, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Disney's been pumping out trailers the last couple of weeks. So it's been, you know, the Lion King one was the one that just hit. That's pretty big, and apparently it looks fantastic. I've only seen clips, but Lion King, basically live action, you know, all CGI animals, but the intention is that it looks real. It looks fantastic from what I've seen.
I wonder when we're going to see the Avengers 4 trailer.
And that's what I mean is that when they're doing them in a row like this, and it's almost the end of the year, they've got to do something before the year's out. Could be the next one, even. It's all speculation on my part, but
Anybody in the chat know when we might see Avengers 4? Any rumors?
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna pull up. Somebody wants to compare the accessories for the Sovereign Knight Batman and kind of see what color it might be.
Yeah, I wonder what if they have any surprises in this drop tomorrow as far as accessories.
Yeah, because all the different versions of Ascending Knight were the same accessory trays. Like none of them had a bonus accessory compared to the other, just different colors. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's the same with this one. Screen share action again. And now that being said, the Sovereign Knight Batman that we did see already looks fantastic.
Yeah. So this is the one that's supposed to be dropping when exactly?
This went out for pre-order earlier this year. Ships December, February 2019.
Oh, okay.
So we could see it by the end of the year or beginning of next.
Yeah, I'm sure this is not going to drop into the new year.
Yeah, this at least be March. What do you get? 10 batarangs, yeah. And then the blue one.
What do you need 10 batarangs for?
You know, you tend to lose them, right? You're irresponsible with your stuff as an adult collector like that.
Speaking of which, I was shooting my my Mezco Ronin Wolverine today, and the fucking sword snapped right off of the fucking handle.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah, fucking pissed.
That's brutal.
It was the long sword too. But
you don't have the brown Wolverine?
No, hell no.
At this point, it's only worth it because it comes with the red sword, and the red sword looks good. Okay, so I lied. This version, the Sovereign Knight PX, comes with an unmasked Bruce Wayne head, but you know, with the gray temples, like a little more adult. So this one does have a bonus accessory compared to the black one. The gray one, the classic. Another picture. But everything else, I believe, is exactly the same. So this one just has one bonus accessory, and it's the unmasked Bruce Wayne.
So then we'll probably get the unmasked head with this one that's dropping tomorrow.
With the black one, yeah.
And
you have the Catwoman, right?
Yeah, I got Catwoman.
What do you think?
She's nice looking. Fucking articulation is trash.
I might pick up a second one and throw some retro Black Widow accessories from Marvel Legends.
Hey, you know what? That like nude female body went up for pre-order this past week. The one. Sure. And I saw somebody mention doing a Catwoman out of that. I was like, it's possible. Even throwing on one of those unmasked heads or the unmasked head that came with the Mezco Catwoman on that body would be cool, just for some like bedroom scene or something like that, maybe.
This was a very risky Google search.
Yes, it was. Now look it up on BBTS.
That was a tactical error on my part.
Shout out to Big Bad Toy Store.
I know.
But yeah, so I actually pre-ordered the shit though. I figured it'd be a nice body to have regardless.
You think Mafex will do a Carnage? Christian Segura wants to know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're doing Venom, no question. They've done they've got the McFarlane style Spider-Man and Venom coming already. They have to complete that comic cover from back in the 90s with the three of them together and that whole series. Like, that's classic comic book shit right there. There's no way they're not going to give us a Carnage.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It's happening for sure.
It's hard to top that Revoltech, some say, but
yeah, Revoltech Carnage is probably their best figure, in my personal opinion. It's just so much playability with that thing, and the fun factor is through the roof. It's a really good figure.
I wasn't huge on that Venom, but yeah, the Carnage, pretty great for their style, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to see how the May Shelf Carnage head looks on that Carnage, on a Revoltech Carnage. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. I don't think.
Probably looks better, yeah. What do you think of this? This is the one you pre-ordered, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This is just,
it's weird that they had those little things around her wrist. Like, what the fuck was that? What is that about? The top and the shorts, okay, but what's that? I don't get that. I noticed that the hair looked kind of trash, though. But
yeah, it's all hair.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, taking off the head and trying to match up some other female head. Any female might work out. But you know, this should...
steel armature. Interesting.
Say it again.
Stainless steel armature.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like the inside of it is stainless steel. It's like a skeleton inside, and then the rubber body on top.
Mm.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wonder how long that'll hold up, though.
It's literally like a mini Terminator. Same like, manufacturing technique.
Okay. $50 is not bad, actually, too.
Yeah, it's worth the risk, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a guy like Seth who just has like a shit ton of clothes lying around now.
Word.
Come on, Seth. You got to tell me who your designer is, man. He's looking good on these streets.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
like city block that he built.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
I'm sure every time he wakes up, they're all in different positions from like having partied the night before.
But yeah, I'm down with this. Seems like they released the female first. And this is a big deal because it's 1/12 scale, by the way. They've done plenty of 1/6 scale bodies, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this Bison, though? Is this TB League?
Well, I just meant in general. I didn't mean from this particular company, but I'm sure there's plenty of 1/6 scale bodies. In fact, I was watching I don't know, I guess you could call it a review. Last year sometime, when this guy was fucking around with making a Harley out of one of those Fison bodies or whatever.
And this company actually has some pretty cool stuff. They have like a Frank Frazetta Death Dealer, like the Barbarian guy from the cover.
Oh wow,
kind of dope.
That looks nuts.
Just some like berserk guts kind of thing.
That's 1/6 though. So yeah.
Yeah, it is. But you know, if they have a good following because of this kind of thing they do, then you know, kind of interesting that they want to venture off and try this new thing, hit this new market.
189.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's less than your average hot toy, but that's your standard kind of 1/6 price. So they're not, you know, they don't look cheap either. $80 for a body, so you know, 50 for a 1/6 body. That sounds about right. Whoa, they got a Rambo. Oh, it's a statue, quarter scale statue. Damn,
that looks crazy.
That's the centerpiece of every room it's in. Dominates every conversation.
All right, man. Let's look at some pictures from the group. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
By the time Pancho gets in, who cares?
Let me see. I'm gonna just scroll and bring up some things. This past week was kind of slow all across the board, everywhere across the internet. I didn't feel like there was like a lot of people posting. A lot of people was on vacation, going to visit family and whatever. So I didn't feel like it was a lot of new art out there. But there was definitely some gems in the group though. Still, let me see if I can share some shit.
Yeah, I'm pulling some stuff up too. If you got any photos in the chat that you want us to take a look at, just let us know. Oh, we got to talk about Mafex Pennywise too. Derp.
I just commented on this from Search Hernandez. Nice. Just something simple for Simple Sunday. Every Sunday we have Simple Sunday in the A.C.B.A group. You can just kind of post something simple, vanilla. Just nothing. You don't have to post anything too crazy. It's a nice way to just cruise and have a laid back sort of Sunday. My only gripe with this maybe is to censor it only a little bit more and maybe bring in the mark. I don't know what this is on the far left, but bring it in a little bit so he's not cut off, just so everything's in the frame. But just showcasing the armors and Tony, I think this looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
What you got? Anything you looking at right now?
People wanted us to talk about this Mafex Pennywise real quick.
Yeah, I forgot that one up for pre-order too. Yeah, let's talk about it.
What do you think?
I think it looks good. I don't know that. I mean, what you're getting from this is just more articulation, I would assume, over the NECA one. But I still do think the NECA one's going to be hard to beat, especially considering that it's $25. You know what I'm saying?
And there's 2 other versions of.
Right. So you can get what 3 different NECA versions for still less the cost, less than this one Mafex figure that doesn't even come with mad shit.
And even if you get it on an import site, you can still get 2 NECA figures for the price of that one.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't see. I think this was a risk for Mafex, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but
it looks good, but I don't honestly see. Like I said, like you said, at least for the articulation, there's really nothing else here that NECA doesn't already offer.
Right.
I don't know, this head maybe. NECA kind of did their version of it. I mean, it does the balloon thing, basically the same.
You got one balloon though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they all have one balloon. The only one that comes with all the balloons is the 1990 one.
Okay.
Even this one, even this, you could probably fudge the NECA one into looking like this pose.
Interesting. Risky for them for sure.
$100. I mean, at that point, they're just relying on the license. You know, who's gonna spend $100?
And Mafex is all the way so far behind with shit. This shit's not coming out to August of next year.
Yeah, way behind.
Come on, bro.
By then, NECA will probably have 2 more versions.
Right. So yeah, this is not striking while the iron is hot.
But we got to talk about as Parvinder Singh just mentioned in the chat. We got to talk about how Shartimus actually broke his NECA Pennywise on review.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I saw the review title that said "Broken Figure Review." I figured that was what happened, but I didn't watch it.
No, it's funny because he was really high on the NECA figure, like for the beginning of the review, and then he got into the articulation section, and I guess right before then it snapped on him, and his demeanor changed 180. Not even like his love towards the figure, just his attitude in general. He like legitimately was very, very bummed and sad.
Yeah.
I missed it. Who was this? I sorry, I had to walk away for a while.
No, you're good. Shartimus Prime broke his. We're talking about how the NECA Pennywise, you know, for the price of 1 Mafex, you can get 3 NECAs. NECA's great and all, but Shartimus just broke his in the review.
How the fuck did he break it? What is Ham Hands doing?
Exactly. So he loved the figure, very high on it until that happened, and then he just not only was he sad about the figure, but just became sad in general.
Oh my god, man! I'm gonna see that guy in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna totally bomb on him for it.
Yes. The only thing truly broken was NECA. No, just kidding. It was Shartimus.
Oh no way! I could just Russ right now, man.
What were the comments like?
You know what? I didn't look it up, but I can check that.
Oh man, I bet you the NECA trash talk is heavy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fucking NECA, this is why I buy Hasbro.
You know, Shartimus has transcended past whether or not people even really care what he thinks about the figures. They just like Shartimus. They just watch his shit because they're a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they love that dude, and he's a really fun, energetic guy. So I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're also pulling up pictures if you want to talk about any, Rick.
Oh yeah, what did you guys already talk about? So I don't go like, hey, let me bring up.
Nothing really. I had started like scrolling, but then we just started talking about the Mafex Pennywise.
Yeah, that was really impressive looking, but just like Fabio said, I swear it's like I'm a different person compared to 6 months ago. But like, I don't want to fucking buy this. I already have the NECA one. All right.
There you have it.
I don't need this.
You on the dark side.
Price, there's nothing that you can't already get for cheaper.
Yeah, the difference isn't big enough to me. Like, if he came with like crazy ass interchanging parts, he came with like a piece of a street to make him look like he's coming out of a sewer, I'd be like, damn, fucking Mafex did the damn thing. But it's just no difference. To me, not enough. Not enough. I don't mess with that Pennywise and think to myself like, damn, this needed more articulation.
That looks pretty interesting right there.
All right, let's look at some of these comments here on Shartimus. Someone says he's never had a break on a NECA figure. His mom said he was too young to see this movie, so.
Oh my god, what a fucking comment.
That shows you the demographic of Shartimus's viewers right there.
I've had more breaks with Diamond Select than NECA.
I don't know about that shit.
I don't know. And actually, Shartimus in this video makes a point that he bought this figure himself. He didn't actually get it from.
What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that, Matt? What the fuck was that, Shartimus?
The big time letdown mask, I guess.
Oh my god, he's copying Todd?
Oh god.
Todd, he stole one of your moves, Todd.
Oh my god. What the fuck's going on there?
Somebody bring Brock out.
Okay.
Let's see. Someone is like, man, this is why fucking NECA sucks. Hang on, where is it? Well, this turned into a bum out review.
Oh man.
Shit, I wonder if they'll see that and send him another one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, their customer service policy is usually pretty good. If you just message them on Twitter, they usually replace it, especially a public guy like him, you know.
That's not always true, but okay.
You don't think so? Well, they gotta like him, I guess. That's actually what he says in the review, is that he doesn't accept or doesn't have a partnership with NECA for free product because a lot of their product does break on him, and he hates to, like, you know, still kind of be goaded into a good review because he got it for free.
Interesting.
Let's see. If only NECA could get rid of their breaking issues, they would be a top tier brand. My horror figures haven't broken, but my Predators mostly have issues.
Yeah, the one Predator that I got definitely broke a couple places.
Which one? The City Hunter?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the computer on mine broke too.
Yeah. That
Delicate.
That broke too. I think his like staff broke. It was like 3 things. It's just like that.
Man, you got to get the A.C.B.A. The A.C.B.A. is still one of the best Predators that just came out.
No, Fabio. No, I don't.
Classic looking comic Predator. Just do it. Just trust me.
But yeah, I'm gonna look at this. Looking at this picture that's up right here. This is from Carl Smallridge, who does a lot of really good stuff, in my opinion. But I had commented on this picture and said, "Get that rat out of there. That rat is like ridiculous. Like, why? Why is this there? This shit's huge." But you know, everything else here looks good. Lighting is nice. You know, girls going to school, and they all have their own individual personality with different posing. I speak about that a lot too, giving each individual character in your display their own personality with the posing. So that's something that's important. And yeah, I thought this was pretty clean aside from the rat. You know, certain little things you do could just ruin your whole fucking picture, and this ruined it for me. But I still do think it's pretty nice. I made a style screenshot.
Especially because, like, in Japan, they're not known for being rat infested. Like, this is in the New York streets, and if there was a big ass rat like that, it should be like a joke of the picture. It's a big ass pizza rat,
Right.
but it's just literally there.
Yeah, that was like a really weird choice there.
Did you guys already, while I was gone, did you guys already bring up that Miles Mafex?
Yeah, we talked about it. You had anything you want to add in?
I just wanted to add that, like, man, collectors are some of the strangest people that are out there. Like, they're all mad that it's not accurate. That's not how he looks. And then they show that it is how he looks in a comic. And then, well, that fucking comic sucks. You can't win. You can't win. It is. I can understand why people don't like it, but Jesus. It's just so funny how, like, at first it's not accurate, and then when it is accurate, well, it's accurate, but the comic fucking sucks, so I'm not gonna buy this shit.
No, it doesn't suck. It's just not one that you like.
Exactly. It's just not one
that you dislike. It's just one that you don't like in the first place.
Yeah. It looks really good, whether, you know, kid or not. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, and my point to it is that they're the only one that is doing that Miles, so it makes him stand out from all the other kid Miles out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Miles for everybody out there. You don't like adult Miles? Buy a kid Miles from somebody else. You don't have to buy a kid Miles from Mafex.
And you know what? In direct contrast with what we were just talking about with Pennywise, where they already been topped with that figure, they doing something that nobody's done. So, so there you have it. Nobody can top them, at least not for now.
And you know what? A big complaint people had before was that Gwenpool, that Nega Gwenpool, that like it didn't make any sense. It only goes with Gwen. Like, you know, what are you gonna do with this? Now it shows they are planning something bigger. You know, they have bigger sights in mind when they make figures. Like, you know, when that Deadpool was shown, that Dark Gwenpool, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Now it makes sense. This Miles must have honestly been in talks when that was being developed as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about one thing that I think I saw somebody post on Reddit, but remember that 112 NECA Deadpool we saw that I ended up buying?
Yes.
Somebody, I guess, got it in hand already. I'm trying to look it up real quick, but I haven't gotten mine yet. I did see that it was shipped. I just haven't gotten it yet.
No, let's see it.
Let's see. You can keep talking. I'm looking it up right now.
I'm gonna just keep looking at pictures then. Looking at other shit that's going on. This was a nice one from Trevor Williams. This was his Happy Thanksgiving picture here. Always great lighting and composition and freaking staging and framing and everything by Trev. So I don't really have an issue with this at all. Looks really cool.
That dude in the back looked like pre-op Bruce Jenner.
Got a photo right here.
Oh, this was probably one of the best photos this week, in my opinion. Kevin Comer at Plamo Warrior on Instagram put together.
Yeah, that was a nice series right there.
Nice set of panels here. Excellent posing. Great cutout placement. Everything here was just on point. I saw somebody comment that it just looked just a little dark, but it's okay to me. It was a nice little red little rim lighting on here. This is A.C.B.A. at its finest right here. This was really nicely done. Got a really good reception on Instagram too. It was part of the Saturday salvo yesterday. Pretty sure it's well over 1,200, 1,300 likes or some shit like that. I don't know, but nice little mixture of A.C.B.A. cutouts and Tamashi effects, and it looks like he has this other company here that I was doing like cutouts that totally stole our shit. But but it's a great blend, man. This is just great work all around. So
really, what the fuck? There's somebody making cutouts?
It's not really. It's a Japanese company, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna show you it actually.
Oh.
It's Peppy texting me some stupid shit. Okay. All right. And what else? I thought this was pretty cool, but could have been cleaned up a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the focus. I don't know if this might.
Yeah, I was almost gonna like it, and then I took a deep look at it, and I was like, this needed just a little bit of work.
Yeah, just a little fine tuning, man. It's a really nice idea, and you know, it's just little things here, like her hand not really clasping the tray for the turkey or whatever. Like you could have just hid that hand a little bit better, you know. Just little minor things here. He's got a big dent in the floor there. You know, you could have just cleaned this up just a little bit more. Looks like Vince is leaning on the kid's head a little bit. He's about to smother him with a pillow or some shit. I don't know what's going on there. But it's a great idea. I love having, you know, the fact that it's the McMahon family and whatever. You could even added some more people in there, just some regular people chilling, you know?
Yeah, there's plenty of random people in suits, so.
Yeah.
Todd has just sent me a link of a review that somebody did of that Deadpool. So let's check that out.
Oh my god. As soon as we turn on
Mr. Rectangular, make sure you follow Rectangular with a K.
With a K.
Yes. Ooh, he's a big daddy.
That's a fucking quote. That's a hot quote. Ooh, he's a big daddy.
He's a thick boy.
All right.
All right, so he's definitely taller than the Ninja Turtles. This is a review by Jay.
No. I don't know this guy.
All right.
I don't know him, promo.
You're not promoting this motherfucker. I don't know
Well,
that.
I'm not playing the video. I'm just using this.
Actually, now that I'm looking, I think he's in the group, so it's okay. I think he's in the A.C.B.A group, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 110 scale. Of course, it's going to be like bigger, but like, even compared to another 110 scale like the Ninja Turtle, he's pretty big. I wonder how he looks next to Keaton Batman or Superman or any of those, because really this doesn't go with anything that NECA's done previously, because they don't have any Marvel in this scale.
Yeah, that face looks ass.
I'll tell you what it definitely gets in scale with is Marvel Select.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Where, yeah, I'm not feeling it though. All these Deadpools out here, I wouldn't go for this one.
Yeah,
you got Mafex about to drop one. The Legends
this isn't even an official release. This is just a bootleg that.
I mean, still fucking the shit that all these fucking hairs and heads that what's the name is putting out is not really official, but it's still
True.
it's still official.
Yeah, very true.
But yeah, that's cool that he got it and reviewed it. Looks like he's getting
got some more size comparisons. Hang on.
Looks like he's getting some good mileage on the video, so good for him. Juno.
To the Russian bobsled team.
Yeah, jacket is interesting. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's from a wrestling figure, right?
That's got to be from the Rocky Jack Pacific.
If he does, he does.
Basically.
Which, by the way, I need to go watch that movie.
Yeah, Creed 2, baby. That's pretty good. It's pretty good next to these guys.
Didn't that just come out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right along with Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, my daughter was trying to see that, but she didn't get her homework packet done in time, so she was Wreck-It Ralph.
Homework or no movie, baby.
Basically.
Damn, what a father. What a move.
You know?
I like it.
Oh, man, he's huge.
Man, when he was next to Thing, I was like, oh, man. That's really big.
Yeah, Thing's probably going to go down as one of the best Marvel Legends this year, if not the best.
Probably, yeah.
I honestly, at this moment, I cannot think of anybody better than him or Silver Surfer.
Mm.
Man, I never found that Silver Surfer.
Really?
Never seen it.
Neither did I, actually. Well, yes, I did. Wait, was it Silver Surfer that I ordered? Yeah, it was the Silver Surfer that I had to order it through Walgreens, though. And then they temporarily lost my shit, and then it showed up out of nowhere.
Just typical dumb shit. I ordered 3 of them through Walgreens, and then I was like, well, I got them. I don't need to pick up a new one. I went to Walgreens in-store once, and then I found one, and I was like, well, I already have 3. I don't need this. And then sure enough, 2 people hit me up like, man, can you please let me get those Silver Surfers? And they were both good friends. One of them happened to be Pancho. And I was like, yeah, you can have it. And then I was like, damn, I need to double up. And now, of course, it's like, can't find it anywhere. I should have bought it that time I seen it in store. It had good paint apps, too. I was just being a fool. I thought 3 was enough.
Well, there you have it. There's your like a Deadpool. Let's take some more photos, perhaps.
Yeah.
This one, Akira Joe. I'm going by Simple Sunday tags. Simple Sunday.
You know what? I started to comment on this earlier. I love the lighting and everything here, but those cats killing it, just like the rat.
Yeah, those cats can be way more in the background.
Yeah, if they were out of focus, get them out of focus in the back or whatever, it'd be lit. But they look like shit.
Yeah. $80 figure next to 80-cent cats.
Yeah.
80-cent cats.
80-cent cats. Hilarious. Yeah. But everything else looks fucking nice. And you know what? I think that's one of his issues is it's just sometimes doing too much unnecessarily. Like, he didn't. And I feel like these cats are a little out of scale too.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. I mean, they are some big ass fucking cats though. someday this house gets. But yeah, other than that, everything else looks nice, man. That fucking one cat on the floor looks like a fucking sausage. Looks like a salmon.
That backdrop on that picture was really nice.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's a good example of like something with a pretty decent setup. Like his basics are basically there. You just need a more flattering angle, really.
Yeah,
Looks like a dead-on angle of what it is. You know, you need something. You need the direction of moving. You need the photo to move in the direction of the action. You know, like you need something to like drive the focal point. And right now, it just looks like a dead-on shot. Looks like a.
It looks like a seaside almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Word. Yeah,
But
people.
had it, where
People tend to just shoot straight on, like especially like newcomers. Like, nah, you got to get dramatic angles. Remember, you're the producer, the director, the stagehand. You gotta take every job seriously, and you're not gonna see too many directors directing the camera people to just shoot straight on that shit all the time. You know. Especially when it comes to like an action sequence, you know. So, this Hulk though is I've been seeing this shit everywhere. Everybody's giving this praise. This is the SH Figure Arts Avengers Infinity War Hulk. Seems to be the best import Hulk we've ever gotten. Maybe one of the best, period. And 1/12 scale.
I would agree with that statement.
Yeah,
it looks fantastic. I really do want to get it.
Yeah, he does look.
You can put some cloth pants on this easily. It would look great.
Word, imagine. Word, that would look pretty cool.
Pants incoming. CJ, where?
Word.
GP slot. Let's do it.
GPS slot, man. Come on.
All right. Moving right along.
This one got a little bit of. There's a little controversy on this one. We can talk about this. A little bit of.
Yeah, I commented on this one.
Yeah. I think some people are just. This is an example of like idea versus execution, where like people were forgiving of the execution if they think the idea is like fun or whatever. And it's not we haven't even seen this idea before. It's just like maybe in the last time we've seen this, there's a lot of new members that haven't, you know.
Honestly, I think the biggest crime is that had it been at a different angle, you could have made it look like that phone was literally a TV. It was just just feels like so unfinished.
Yeah, I see somebody commented that he could have like just covered the sides of the phone.
Yeah.
You know, just that alone would have been good. You know, you just gotta go the distance. You know, don't second guess yourself and go the distance. That's all. Even out those, I commented about the bricks wherever he has those bricks back there. They're huge. They're our size, life scale. So you know. You could have just covered that with some paper, really.
Yeah, that looks like bathroom grout.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at what you got. Don't try to break the bank. It's not about trying to break the bank to put together something nice. You work within your means, but go the distance. You know. Seems like a lot of people still like that. How many likes was on it?
And then these are the kind of comments that, like, I get where you're coming from. You're not really helping this artist, you know, by saying stuff like mentally basically justifying why you would have what looks like, you know, an unfinished place or you know, like you said, bathroom grout. You know, he's like, maybe the Avengers headquarters is still under construction and they were taking a break for game time. Could have been in the remodeling stages after a fight at the mansion. Like, that's
oh my god.
Maybe it could have been a whole bunch of shit, but if
exactly. But we don't get any of that from this photo. That photo doesn't tell us anything.
Hilarious.
That's not even like artsy fartsy. That's just douchey. I don't even know. That's not even like an interpretation. It's just you know, justification.
Yeah, it could have been maybe any fucking thing.
I get it. Sure, it could be maybe anything, but it's up to the poster to tell us that, you know. It's up to the photo to communicate all that.
If we gotta think maybe it could have been something, then it wasn't what it was intended to be, and that's the problem. Period.
This ain't it, Chief.
Ain't
it, Chief.
All right. But yeah, you know, it's something that, like you said, that we've seen a million times. You know, the best you could do is, if it's not going to be a total, just to make it real clean, just make it official, make it look as nice as you Possibly can.
This looks to me like a little bit of editing right here, but
Yeah, definitely.
going for, you know, he's like blocking Electro's lightning with like a ground punch kind of thing to create Earth.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah, for sure. Could have easily been done without all this, though. You know.
You know, this guy, he does a lot of shit where it's like I feel like it's a little beyond his means in a way. Like he's going big or going home every time, but I don't know that he's quite there yet with his skill set. But he's going to get there because he is always doing a lot and maybe doing too much sometimes. But eventually he'll settle down and fall into his own and fall into place. That's usually how it is. But I respect his drive and his determination because he keeps putting out shit and he's always putting out mad B and C and sides and this and that, and like, you know, it ain't quite there yet, but
yeah, for sure. He's in the right direction though. You know, he just needs to, you know, let the action sell itself and not rely too much on this.
And you know, I've told him a few times, you don't have to everything doesn't have to be so extravagant, you know, just scale it back a little bit, do something a little more contained and cleaner, and really just focus on every single little aspect of something that's kind of vanilla though, and just make it look as clean as you can, and then start branching out. You don't got to go nuts with the most, you know, he's thinking that, I feel like he's thinking that doing something that's so eye-popping and eye-catching is going to get him a bunch of likes and shit, and it's not really always like that. Sometimes it is, though. But what I got here? What else you looking at?
Just looking down, seeing what else.
Oh, look at that one there with the Luke Cage. That guy he's always mad at me.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
desktop background?
I assume so. He does a lot of shots like that where it's just not lined up good enough, and the monitor light is not matching the light in the foreground with the figures and whatever. It's a good idea, but you know, it's just poor execution. He had another one earlier in the week with just Luke Cage that was a little better. It was still a monitor background, but it was a little better as far as the composition goes. The line of sight on the goons could be a little bit better too, but just this monitor background, I hate it most of the time, especially when it's like this. There are some people that know how to finesse it and make it look official, because what they do is they blend it. They put other things in between the monitor and the figures and really blend it nicely. This is literally the figures just in front of the monitor. And
it looks like they're like literally right up next to it. Like this is no different than when you have like a cardboard backdrop and you put it like right up next to it. You need space between the background and the figures, you know?
Yeah.
You need some actual distance there to create the illusion of more distance.
But yeah, I normally don't comment on his stuff though, because he hates me. He gets mad.
This is a cool one right here. Who's this? Brandon?
No, that's Levi Schroeder, Mini-Mate Masterworks.
Pretty good. I like this.
Yeah, he's always doing great stuff. He doesn't normally get the respect that he deserves with some of the stuff that he's doing. Probably only second to Brandon with some of this Mini-Mate shit that he does. And he does a lot of. He's got a decent YouTube channel. We promote it on the fan page, but yeah, check out his shit. He's always doing really cool, innovative things with the Mini-Mates and mixing them with a lot of other toy lines that'll scale well with Mini-Mates. He's good.
Another pretty good one. I'd say maybe the posing on the hand is a little weird right here. Looks like he's groping his pec.
I like that. It's dynamic though. It's
I feel like you should have it like you know, literally turned 180 degrees so it looks like you kind of flashed upward at him.
It's my stupid bell. 1 second.
But I mean, the head looks good here on this Logan body. This is the one from the Wolverine with the motorcycle I was talking about earlier. So if you look at it in a non-dynamic angle like this, his head looks huge, and even here it looks a little huge. But that was one thing I was disappointed about with this motorcycle set. Is just how big this Wolverine is for some reason, and the heads too. This is a solid photo. I like the little wash of red. Wondering if this is monitor background too, because this does look a little better, although the slight red kind of, even though it looks good, contrasted with the back. I think if he'd washed it in the same sort of light that he's getting from the background, it would have made it look a little more cohesive. But this is pretty cool. I like it. Dynamic. Good posing. Maybe fix this claw right here. Oh, this one is just kind of cool. He's arrived. This one is just entirely sold by the angle. There's like not a lot. This is a perfect simple Sunday kind of thing. There's not a lot going on, but it's sold by the angle and the,
yeah, I saw this one and I was like, you know what? He did a good job with this extreme set too.
Yeah.
You know, it's
good layering, pretty good lighting. I don't know if he's got some kind of filter on here. Maybe he does, but
only other thing he could have did was well, I guess you could kind of say the white portion at the top is the ceiling, but
doesn't make sense that it says clean or that it's cleaner than
yeah, maybe he could have just put a black piece of construction paper up there just to seal this whole thing. But then I guess you wouldn't have really got that.
You put another floor up there too.
Yeah,
from the inside.
But this is actually not bad. It's simple and clean. P, what's good, man? I saw you joined a few minutes ago.
Panchoni. Oh, he's gone. He's not even here. He just logged in. Oh, this one's kind of funny. Who is this, Arthur Jr.? Michael David.
Yeah, Michael David is melanized _man on Instagram. And yeah, this was cool.
Pretty funny. And, you know, this is a monitor, you know, an iPad or whatever, but did a good job landing this one. Ooh, I like this one. I saw this earlier this week.
Yeah, that was Jeremy Lee's with the little red. I assume that those are that's just
string.
String, yeah. I think the first person that did that was I want to say the first person that I saw do that was CJ, maybe.
I think so.
Somebody did it where they did it as a beam for a gun first.
Yeah, that was CJ, I think.
But I feel like it was like 3 people that did this before. But yeah, it's very clever to do it. And if you hit the string with some extra light, usually it makes things.
Yeah, you toss some smoke in there too, a little like fake smoke. It makes it look like it's the smoke that's making it pop like that.
Yeah, no doubt. Go back out for a second though. Oh, that was Michael Amsberg using that extreme set Stairway too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a decent one. Again, anytime I see somebody use the extreme set stuff and make it look dope, they're working hard because it's not easy to blend those things sometimes.
I mean, it's really the shadow here that's helping blend it. So
yeah,
did a good job kind of matching that.
But it's perfect. Him running up to the stage, I guess, or to the ring or whatever. Scroll back up a little bit too. There was one there from 796 Studios with the airplane, which was real simple and, you know, it wasn't really a figure, but what a great blend and really nice doing it tangibly, you know. So you can see all the work that he put into that. That looks great. Mario A. Garcia, 796 Studios on Instagram. And right next to his picture, there was Casey's picture, his Thanksgiving picture, which was really clever and funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's funny. Funny stuff right there. That's great. MSD, action, scaling, you know. I think the people maybe could have even been moved back just a little bit more, just so it's really, really great perspective. But even still, it's clever as fuck.
this one's pretty solid. This is like all lighting.
And yeah, you know what? Homegirl that runs the Epic Toy Art page is Marie. I'm looking at her thing right now. She actually joined the group this past week and has been posting some stuff too. But yeah, this is I looked at this too. Oh, that's Ben Piper that did this. Okay, yeah,
Ben Piper's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good dude.
I'm pretty sure that Ben is one of the admins over at the Marvel Legends UK page, which I think, hot take, Marvel Legends UK is probably better than the actual original Marvel Legends community on Facebook.
Community's so toxic, dude. Marvel Legends, there's Marvel Legends Collecting and Marvel Legends Community.
And they're both shit. So yeah, fuck that. But yeah, Marvel Legends UK has been very consistent and stepping outside of all the fuckery and all the stupid shit. So
it's all side by side with the actual movie.
Nice.
Good job matching the lighting and all that stuff. Great. All right, nobody else is allowed to do this. All right, it's done.
We've seen this a bunch of times, right?
Yeah, no, like this is the only one we need to see. Any attempts will just be copying that. Let's see. Mythic Legions one's pretty dope. What is this? Oh man, it's fierce. Got a skeleton knight riding a raptor. Come on now.
Well, what if his horse wasn't feeling good that day and he had the raptor around and that was all he could get?
Come on now in an amazing way. Like this is, if Dio were still alive, this would be his next album cover. All right, good stuff.
Which hashtag? Are we just going through pictures, or is it what to grind on pictures?
All right, fellas, we're getting out of here.
That's about it.
So yeah, light week, but like I mentioned, we are gonna be having a special guest on very soon. I just wanted the holidays to kind of, well, we got a break in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is all still considered the holidays, I assume. But we're gonna be having a special guest on, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things dropping and going up for pre-order in the next month or so. And December is always a crazy month for you to pay for a bunch of pre-orders too. So we'll have a lot of shit to talk about. P popped in for a moment. I know he was out with his wife and doing shit. So we love you. And you guys got anything you wanna plug or anything that's going on? I don't really have shit going on.
Nah, the huge. Just go follow me on Instagram. Go subscribe to my YouTube. Go see my room tours. Go see my NECA interview. My computer catastrophically crashed, so I have potentially lost 2 terabytes of like footage and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully I'll have some new stuff to post pretty soon if I get all that back.
All right, you on my channel? I think I might have a little short video going up, maybe 12 a.m. Eastern time or something like that. Just kind of looking at my Figma Berserk figures.
Oh shit!
And yeah, that's it. Follow me on Instagram, Boog_A.C.B.A. Make sure you follow the official Instagram for Articulated Comic Book Art, and hashtag us A.C.B.A. or Articulated Comic Book Art on Instagram for a possible feature, or come join us in a group and post your work there, where you can your work can be featured from there as well. All right, we get out of here. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.